Let us study chemistry together with CBSE Chemistry tips and tricks.
Write the Nernst equation and EMF of the following cell at 298 Kelvin. We can do the first question. See, for the first question, who is anode? As per the cell representation, the one which represents first before the double line is anode part, and right of the double line is what? Cathodic part, right? So anode is magnesium and cathode is copper. Correct, right? So we can write the anode reaction and cathode reaction. At anode, magnesium undergo oxidation and become what? Mg2 plus, right? So Mg gives Mg2 plus 2 electron at anode. Now what happened at cathode? See, Cu2 plus becomes Cu, right? Cu2 plus undergo reduction and become copper. As the number of electrons are same, just add these two reaction, you will get the overall reaction. Overall, just add it, okay? On adding 2 electrons on both sides will cut off. So you will be getting like Mg plus Cu2 plus gives Cu plus Mg2 plus. Correct, right? Okay. Now directly move to the Nernst equation for finding the EMF. What is Nernst equation? E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 0.0591 by N log concentration of anode ion. What is that? Anodic ion Mg2 plus, right? By concentration of cathodic ion. What is that? Cu2 plus. Correct, right? Now, how to find E0 cell? First, we have to find E0 cell, right? What is that? E0 cell is equal to E0 cathode. What is cathode here? Cathode is copper, right? Cu2 plus Cu minus E0 anode. What is anode here? Mg2 plus Mg. Now the reduction potential, standard reduction potential of copper and magnesium, you have to find from the table given in the textbook. Okay, and for copper it is 0.337. Sorry, it is 0.34. Okay, that is the value given in your textbook, 0.34 minus reduction potential of magnesium is also given in the textbook. It is minus 2.36. Okay, on calculating you will get like 2.7 volt. So we got E0 cell value. Okay, E0 cell value we got. It is 2.7. Okay, now we can substitute the other values. Now we can substitute the values and we can find E cell. E0 cell is 2.7 volt minus 0.0591 by N. What is N? Very clear, right? 2 electron. 2 electrons are involving, so 2 log concentration of Mg2 plus. What is that? 0.001. It is clear from the question, right? 0.001 by. What is the concentration of copper? See here, you can see, right? Here you can see. It is 0.0001. Correct, right? Okay, now we can solve this. You will get the answer. So on calculating, it will be like 2.7 minus 0.0295 log. See, on cutting this, what you will get? This is 10 raised to minus 3 and this is 10 raised to minus 4. 10 raised to minus 3 by 10 raised to minus 4, you will get what? 10, right? Log 10. Okay, and log 10 is 1. So 2.7 minus 0.0295 into 1. Okay, on subtracting, you will get the final answer. On subtracting, you will get 2.6705 volt. Okay, 2 decimal is enough. So 2.67 volt. Hope all of you understand. Easy, right? Very easy. Moving to the second question. See, in second question, you can see on left side of double line, you can see iron, right? So anode is iron. And on right side, you can see SHE. So cathode is SHE. Okay. So we can write anodic reaction and cathodic reaction. On anode, Fe undergo what? Oxidation, right? And become what? Fe2 plus. So Fe become Fe2 plus plus 2 electron. Okay, right? Now on cathodic part. On cathodic part, what will happen? See, H plus is becoming H2, right? H plus is becoming H2. So what is that? 2 electron and 2 hydrogen. Okay, here you can see number of electrons on anodic reaction, cathodic reaction, both are 2 electron. So you can simply add to get overall reaction. So what is overall reaction? Fe plus 2H plus gives, electron will cancel, okay, on both sides on adding. Fe2 plus H2. Clear? Now we can write Nernst equation, right? What is Nernst equation? E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 0.0591 by N log concentration of anodic ion by concentration of cathodic ion. What is anodic ion here? It is of course Fe2 plus, right? Okay, and what is cathodic ion? It is H plus. And what is the coefficient of H plus? 2. That become power. Remember it, okay? Most of the students make that mistake. Okay, they forgot to put this 2. Okay, right? Okay, now we can again substitute. Okay, for that purpose we need E0 cell. So what is E0 cell? E0 cell is equal to E0 cathode minus E0 anode. Correct? So who is cathode? Cathode is SHE. So what is the value? 0. Who is anode? Anode is E0 Fe2 plus Fe. That you have to check the textbook table, okay? Then you will understand the reduction potential value, standard reduction potential value of Fe2 plus. The value is like minus 0.44. See, the reduction potential of Fe2 plus to Fe is minus 0.44. Okay, so what you will get? You will get 0.44 volt. Substitute it here, you will get the value of E cell. So 0.44, we got E0 cell minus 0.0591 by N. What is N? It's very clear, 2 electron, right? Then log, what is the concentration of iron? Check, it is 0.001, 0.001, right? 0.001 by, what is the concentration of H plus? See, H plus is 1 m, right? So 1 raised to 2. Clear? Now continue with the calculation. 0.44 minus 0.0295 log. See, 0.001 means what? 10 raised to minus 3. No doubt in that, right? So what is that? 0.44 minus 0.0295 log 10 raised to minus 3 is what? Of course minus 3, right? This you must know, okay? Log 10 raised to x means x, that you must know. Okay, so what is that? 0.44 minus into minus, minus into this minus, it become plus, right? Plus. Okay, now 0.0295 into 3, 0.0885. Now on adding these two, you will get the final answer. It will be like 0.5285 volt. Okay, and that is our final answer. Hope all of you understand. Now moving to the third question, okay? Now moving to the third question, you can see tin on the left side. So that is anode, right? And hydrogen electrode on cathode, not standard hydrogen electrode. It is just hydrogen electrode. See, you can see the concentration is not 1 m. It is some other concentration, so it is just hydrogen electrode, okay? But in this case, it is what? Standard hydrogen electrode. Okay, fine. So we can do this one. First, we can write anode reaction and cathode reaction. So anode reaction. So you can see tin become tin 2 plus, right? Sn becomes Sn2 plus plus 2 electron, right? Now on cathode we have H plus, right? Okay, H plus is becoming what? H2, which means you have to use 2H plus, and of course 2 electron will be there, right? As the number of electrons on anode and cathode reaction are same, just add the reaction, you will get overall reaction. So what is overall reaction? Tin plus 2H plus gives tin 2 plus plus H2. Correct? Now directly write Nernst equation. What is Nernst equation? E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 0.0591 by N log concentration of anodic ion by concentration of cathodic ion. What is anodic ion here? Sn2 plus. What is cathodic ion here? H plus. Now if you check H plus, you can see coefficient is there, it becomes power. Now for doing the next step, you need E0 cell value, right? What is E0 cell? E0 cell is equal to E0 cathode minus E0 anode, right? Now who is cathode here? Cathode is hydrogen electrode. So what is the standard hydrogen electrode value? See, that should be 0. See, this is standard value, right? For hydrogen electrode, standard hydrogen electrode value is what? Reduction potential is 0, that you know. Now for tin, you have to check the textbook. You will get minus 0.14. So on calculating, you will get 0.14. Okay, substitute here. 0.14 minus 0.0591 by N is 2, right? N is 2. It's very clear. Log concentration of tin 2 plus. What is that? See, this is the value, right? 0.050 by. What about H plus concentration? 0.020 whole raised to 2. Clear? So easy, right? 0.14 minus 0.0295 log. Okay. On numerator you have 0.05. On denominator you have 0.02 square, right? 0.02 square. So what is that? 0.0004. Clear? Now it become what? 0.14 minus 0.0295 log. Multiply numerator and denominator with 1, 2, 3, 4. 10,000. What you will get? So you will be getting 500 by 4. Clear, right? Multiply with 10,000 on numerator and denominator. So it should be like 0.14 minus 0.0295 log 125. Correct? Now 0.14 minus 0.0295 log. See, 125 is what? 5 cube, right? 5 cube. Correct? So it should be like what? 0.14 minus 0.0295. See, you must know this rule, okay? Log x raised to n means n log x. You must know this rule. So what is that? Into 3 log 5. Clear? Now log 5 value you have to by heart. Log 5 value is 0.69. By heart it, okay? By heart it. So our final step, 0.14 minus 0.0295 into 3 into 0.69. On calculating, you will get the final answer. So it will be like 0.14 minus 0.06. And you will be getting like 0.08 volt. And that is our final answer for the third question. Hope it is easy, right? Moving to the last question. See here, if you check the double line, on the left side you can see Br minus to Br2 anodic part, and on right side you can see hydrogen electrode, right? On both cases you can see platinum is there as inert electrode, okay? So on both anodic and cathodic chambers, platinum is the electrode, okay? And platinum has nothing to do with the numerical part, okay? Anyhow, we can do the anodic reaction. What is that? Br minus undergo oxidation. Undergo oxidation means what? Losing electron, it become Br2. 2, right? Balance it. So 2 here. Now how many electron it will lose? 2 electron, right? 2 electron, correct? 2 electron. 2 minus is there, okay? So 2 electron, remember it. Okay, now coming to the cathodic part. You have H plus becoming H2, right? So make it 2 hydrogen this side. Now how many electrons it will gain? 2 electron. Okay, right? See, 2 plus is there, so you have to add 2 electron. Hope you understand. As the number of electrons are same, you can just add to get the overall reaction. This is cathode reaction. Just add it, you will get the overall reaction. So what you will get? 2Br minus plus 2H plus gives Br2 plus H2. Correct? Here if you check, you can see both ions are on the LHS part. Okay, and here you can see Br2 and H2 molecular forms are on the RHS part. Okay, so in such cases, remember this, for the reaction like AA plus BB gives CC plus DD, what is the next equation? E cell is equal to E0 cell minus 0.0591 by N log C raised to C into D raised to D by A raised to A by B raised to B. Okay, I will substitute that, then you will understand. Okay, see what is E0 cell value? E0 cell value is E0 cathode minus E0 anode. Who is E0 cathode? SHE, right? Because hydrogen electrode is on the cathodic part. Its standard value is SHE, that is 0. Minus anodic part is bromine, right? Br minus. See, go and check the textbook, okay? You will get the value for that. It should be like 1.09. So what is that? Minus 1.09 volt. So we are getting E0 cell as negative value. Keep that point in your mind, okay? Now substitute. Okay, so E0 is what? E0 cell is minus 1.09 minus 0.0591 by N. What is N? 2 electron, right? So 2 log. See, concentration of product side. Br2 and H2 are on the product side, right? C is Br2, D is H2, like that you can assume. So for bromine, it is in the gaseous form, pure form. You can take concentration as 1, that you learn in class 11, you remember, right? Similarly, for H2 is again bromine is in liquid form, it is in its pure form. Okay, concentration is 1. Now H2, gas, it is in its pure form, concentration is 1, right? By A and B, see, they are in the ionic form. Okay, they are in the ionic form. So what are the concentration? It is given in the question. So for bromine, it is 0.010 raised to, coefficient become power. Then hydrogen H plus concentration, what is that? It's given in the question, right? 0.030. Is there any coefficient? Of course, 2. Put 2. Okay, right? Now calculate it. See, why we take concentration of Br2 and H2 as 1? See, for Br2, it is pure liquid. For pure liquid, as per convention, you can take concentration as 1. Now for H2, see, it's 1 bar. Concentration is given in terms of pressure and it is 1 bar. Okay, so that's why we take 1 into 1. Clear? And remember, for solid, pure solid and pure liquid, we take concentration as 1. Okay. Okay, on calculating, it will be like minus 1.09 minus 0.0591 by 2 is what? It will be 0.0295 log 1 by. Okay, now see here, what you will get? 0.01 means 10 raised to minus 2 whole square, right? Into, see here 0.03 means 3 into 10 raised to minus 2 whole square, right? Okay, so what you will get? Minus 1.09 minus 0.0295 log 1 by 10 raised to minus 4 into 9 into 10 raised to minus 4. Okay, right? Then minus 1.09 minus 0.0295 log, see, 10 raised to minus 4, 10 raised to minus 4 become 10 raised to minus 8. Take it to the numerator, it become 10 raised to 8 by 9, right? Okay, now minus 1.09 minus 0.0295 log. See here we are using log A by B rule. Log A by B is what? Log A minus log B. Clear, right? Clear. Now minus 1.09 minus 0.0295 log 10 raised to 8. What is that? 8 log 10. And what is log 10? 1. Okay, you know the rule, right? Log 10 raised to 8 is 8 log 10 and log 10 is 1. So 8 into 1, 8 minus log 9 is what? 3 square. Okay. Now minus 1.09 minus 0.0295 into 8 minus. See, log 3 square is what? 2 log 3. Correct? Correct, right? Log a raised to x is what? X log a. Basic rule, okay? Basic rule. X log a. Now, minus 1.09 minus 0.0295 into 8 minus 2 log 3. Log 3 value you have to by heart, okay? 0.4771. Okay, now on calculating, you will be getting like minus 1.09 minus 0.0295 into 7.0458. So you can multiply this, then subtract from minus 1.09. Okay, so it should be like minus 1.09 minus 0.2082, and it will be like minus 1.2982 volt. And remember, this cell won't work. Okay, negative value you are getting, which means cell is not feasible. Cell won't work. Okay.